How's it going, everybody? Jumping on for the first streamed fantasy football draft we've done here on this channel this year. Trevor, if you're doing some draft research, preparation, stuff like that, Trevor did a bunch of stuff, a bunch of videos that we have posted, more coming soon. Building the best team possible around a certain player that you're drafting in the first round. So, say you have 101. He built his perfect team around Christian McCaffrey. He did it for Tyreek Hill. We have that out. I think we have CD Lamb out. Jamar Chase is coming out soon. We're going to do it for, I think, 12. So definitely go check those out. But here tonight, we're doing a live draft for the Fantasy Football Turf War. And they are going to be streaming their stuff as well on YouTube. Maybe we'll drop in and watch what they're doing a little bit. If it's dead over there, if it's truly a suck fest on their stream, maybe we will jump in and save them. We shall see. I think this is the third live draft they've done so far. The Fantasy Football Turf War is a new thing, and it looks like the draft just started. So let me pull this up. To be completely transparent, I did zero prep, and this is on like a weird site, so hopefully nothing odd happens here. Looks like we are the 11th pick overall. I believe this is half PPR. It is 3 wide receiver, 1 flex. So 2 running back, 3 wide receiver, 1 flex, and the normal positions. Otherwise, nothing too crazy. But Fantasy Football Turf War is this new thing. They're coming up with a new platform to play on. A bunch of different content creators from all kinds of places on the internet, honestly. So it's not just sports people. It's not just fantasy people. It's people who have never played fantasy football before as well. So first 2 picks, I mean, Christian McCaffrey went 101. CD Lamb went number 2. So that's a little weird. I watched a different divisions draft where Christian McCaffrey went 3rd. Not so lucky in this draft. So we'll see what happens. It's a little weird. Like I said, I didn't prep. And the reason for that is because I think we're playing against people who don't know what they're doing. So we're going to have to think on our feet anyways. Geraldine, what's up? See you over on Facebook chat. Thanks for dropping in. We're just hanging out, by the way. Super laid back. If you have fantasy questions, definitely drop them. Otherwise, react to the draft. Talk about anything. College football games start in a second. We can talk about those. Yeah. And we can talk about what's coming to the Flurry Sports channel this season, which is a lot. Obviously, we've been posting a lot of sports betting and fantasy videos lately. Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson. So number 5 right now. Every Wednesday night, we'll be doing the same ranking fantasy football show where we go over the weekly rankings. We give advice, start, sit, add, drop, all of the above. A little bit less ad drop since it's Wednesdays, but I think we're going to try to do an ad drop show on Tuesday as well. I want to try to do a Monday afternoon stream to go over a lot of the weekly news, the injuries, things that happened over the weekend. And then, of course, before Thursday Night Football, we will try to do the start, sit stuff there as well. But if you have any suggestions for fantasy shows that you want to see, sports betting shows, anything like that, DFS, let me know. If there's a specific demand for something, we will do our best to serve that demand. We truly want to make the best possible content that you guys want to watch. So if you tell us there's something you want to watch, let us know. We'll do it. It's usually more than just me. Thank goodness for that. You don't need to just listen to me all the time or even see me all the time. But yeah, Trevor and Luke, obviously, you guys know they are on the channel basically just as much as me nowadays. And I think we're going to have some other new folks dropping in as well, which is a good thing. What's up, Randy? Let's go. We're on pick 7. Like I said, we're 11th, half PPR. So pretty normal stuff, obviously. I suppose we can start thinking about who we're going to target. Again, 2 running back, 3 wide receiver, and a flex. So we definitely want to make sure we lock down some good wide receivers, but I'm not overly pressured to go wide receiver if there's a running back I like. Up in a few picks. So, I don't hate Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm probably not going to go there just because I still think David Montgomery has too big of a role. Jonathan Taylor's not a bad pick there. I don't know if I want to go Puka that early. I'm kind of looking at Jonathan Taylor or Saquon Barkley, to be completely honest, and then come back around and grab a good wide receiver, most likely. What's my other pick? It would be 22 overall. That's interesting. Okay, so this is a 16-team league. I shouldn't have just found that out right now. This is a 16-team league, not 12. Interesting. Okay, so that does change the strategy, actually. We definitely need to lock down some top-tier players. The depth is going to disappear quickly. So, yeah, we'll see what happens now. I missed the college football dynasty. I do, too. We played a little bit offline. And we want to start doing online again, but our schedules have been completely different. And then obviously, I just spent a week over in Austria. Trevor just spent a week over in the UK. So we've been on very different schedules. We both got sick. Trevor's recovering from COVID still. I got over COVID. But hopefully we can all get on and actually play Dynasty or College Football Dynasty together. And then Madden came out, and we definitely want to play 2v2, 3v3 on Madden as well. That was fun, the very little bit that we got to do it in the last Madden. So if we can play 3v3, that was chaotic. That was fun. Definitely want to do that. Okay, a couple picks and then us. Nothing overly surprising, I would say. You know, CD Lamb, you could say went a little early, but whatever. It looks like the draft stopped. Okay. Don't love that. Is there a chat somewhere? Is this the chat right here? Yeah, it looks like this is it. Okay, well, we are stopped. Paused for Nichelle figuring out how to pick. I mean, it says it right here. Click the player to send them to the draft window. Here's the draft window. Click make pick. I've never used this platform. Nobody's used this platform. This platform, to be completely honest, looks pretty shitty. Shouldn't be that hard to figure out. Maybe I'll be eating crow here in a second. Maybe I'm putting my foot in my mouth and then they're going to have to pause for me. But I think we're fine. Okay, the draft is going again. It shouldn't be that bad. Looks like they are... I'm on the clock? It's pick 11? Is that true? Draft window? Okay, now this is weird. AJ Brown, make pick. Make pick. Okay. Failed, not your pick. Okay, it is my pick. Okay, to be fair to Nichelle or whoever, that was a terrible experience. I don't even know if I succeed. I don't know. That was bad. This platform sucks. But regardless, we locked down our wide receiver one. We got AJ Brown again, 3 wide receivers and a flex. So you don't want to be stuck with no wide receivers. I do think the running back depth is decent, so I'm not afraid. We don't pick again until 22. Pause for Jordan now. Yeah, I'm not going to make fun of him, to be completely honest. It seems straightforward. It kind of is straightforward, but the user experience here is pretty terrible. But we don't pick again until 22. I'm not going Hurts. I can tell you that. If we can get ETN to drop, I would be very thankful. Otherwise, I don't... Okay, so what is it? We got 22. Wrong one. Pick 22, then 43 and 54. Okay, so 43, we're looking around this area. I mean, if we can get Josh Jacobs or Rachaad White in the 3rd round, I would be ecstatic. We may risk it for that to happen because I don't know if I want to reach for any of these running backs in this area. If ETN falls, I think we pull the trigger. But otherwise, I'm not going quarterback. I don't think I need to go Sam Laporta, so I'm probably going to go wide receiver 2 right away. We'll see. Again, I think there's going to be people between now and then that pick that do not know fantasy football, so anything could happen. Is their stream not going? I thought they were live. They're supposed to be live. Whatever. They want to start something. It is what it is. A new thing, fantasy football turf war, has the potential to be very cool. Certainly working out the kinks in year 1, I would say. And I would say for next year, let's start with not this site. I understand we're trying to do a thing, but when you can't do a thing, let's not do the thing. You feel me? Okay. Has there been any weird picks? I don't think there has been. I wouldn't have gone CeeDee Lamb at 2, but if they're a Cowboys fan, I don't blame them. Otherwise, this is certainly a better first round draft than I've seen from the other divisions. So we are in for it. We have some competition, it looks like. We play Eric Lund, whoever that is, week 1. So right now it's Tyreek Hill versus AJ Brown. We'll see what happens. And if anyone watching knows any of these other creators that are in this, definitely shout them out. I would love to, I just don't know anybody here. So, and some people change their names to a fantasy name, obviously, which makes it a little tougher. But if you know anybody that is in this that maybe I should be aware of, maybe somebody who I would get along with, or somebody you want to talk shit on their behalf, that is fine as well. Or talk shit to them. I don't care. Sound off is all I'm trying to say. But I think they want to do a weekly show. I think they want to showcase some of the personality, some of the drama, maybe the storylines going on in the week-to-week matchups. So I think there's a chance I'll be doing some interviews, some stuff over on the Fantasy Football Turf War or Fantasy Turf War YouTube channel. So go subscribe to them if you are not subscribed. There's one video of me over there already doing the intro interview. But yeah, unsure. Okay, there is a weird pick. I don't know why I missed that. Jordan took a year to draft and then went Ricky Pearsall. So there's 15 competitors in this division, and there's one who is coming up short, pun intended, and that is Jordan Short. Ricky Pearsall, huh? Okay. I mean, shit. Maybe we get Drake London to drop to us if people keep drafting like they did. Never know. Yeah, that was interesting. Just got in. How's the start? Well, Luke, this draft site is fucking horrendous. But Ricky Pearsall went 12 overall, so that's how it's going. I am drafting 11th as a 16-teamer. I went with AJ Brown, a very normal pick, and then immediately after me, Ricky Pearsall went. So I'm hoping there's more picks like that, and then we'll be in business. But yeah, that's a tough one. They had to scroll for Ricky Pearsall too. That's a choice. It's not like they panicked and they're like, Ricky. Like no one panic picks Ricky Pearsall in round 1. That's premeditated. That is a sign of a lunatic. They need help. Jonathan Taylor went. So last pick in the first round here. Theoretically, this will be quick. Back-to-back picks. We shall see. To be fair, the user experience of the site and actually physically making the pick isn't easy. You would think that would be the easy part. It's physically difficult to make a pick. Still no excuse for the Ricky Pearsall one. But, yeah. Is the draft paused again? Like, what are we doing? Oh, no. I just have to go to it for it to update. Is that the case? Did it update on the stream now? It did. Okay. Is there a reason Pearsall went? No. Insanity. That's the reason. Okay, so then after they went Josh Allen, Michael Pittman, so there was a quarterback in round 1. Very interesting. ETN, they reached for ETN a little bit, so he did not fall to us, but that means a pretty good wide receiver is going to fall to us. So I do think we're going to go back-to-back wide receiver. I don't think we need to reach for a running back. I don't see the need. If we start with A.J. Brown, Chris Olave, A.J. Brown, Drake London, I'll be more than happy. Marvin Harrison went 2 picks and then us. But Jordan went Ricky Pearsall last time, so Jordan could pick literally any person under the sun. We will not even pretend to project who's on the board. But one of Davante Adams, Drake London, Chris Olave will be there, and I like that. That is my choice. I like those 3 above Jalen Waddle. So pretty good 1 and 2 at wide receiver for sure. I'm on the clock. Why does it do that? Okay, so Mahomes went. Mike Evans went. If you want to gift me Davante Adams, I'll do that. Okay, the make pick thing. There it goes. Yeah, this is terrible. Did it make the pick? It did. So we got A.J. Brown and Davante Adams. I don't care who's throwing Davante Adams the football. I do not. It's Davante Adams. We do not overthink. We take the stud, and we got 2 very good studs at wide receiver. In a 16-team league, come at me. Now, if we can get a decent running back to fall, I do think there's a chance Rachaad White or Josh Jacobs falls to the 3rd round. Obviously, Alvin Kamara and Cook are there as well as backup plans. But if we can start this draft, A.J. Brown, Davante Adams, Josh Jacobs, we have a very, very strong start. And I like that. Reminder, this is a 16-team league, and we're playing with people who don't know what they're doing. Some people. So I may be taking a quarterback a little earlier than I want to, just because I don't want to get stuck with nothing. Obviously, once 15 quarterbacks are off the board, it looks a little gloom and doom already anyway. But then there's a very real chance somebody doubles up at quarterback thinking that's a good strategy to take, and it doesn't make their team better, and it would fuck me. So we may go quarterback in again, early for me. So maybe around 5 or 6. We'll see. 5 or 6 would be what overall? It would be 75 or 86. 75 or 86 in terms of the rank. Jaden Daniels, I would love that. Brock Purdy's there. Tua, Caleb Williams. Yeah, that feels like I'm comfortable taking a quarterback in that area. Apparently, email notifications are getting sent out for every pick. I am not looking at emails. Thank God. That would bug the hell out of me. Are they live yet? The whole thing is that we're streaming drafts live, and they're not live? Still upcoming. Okay. Well, good thing I'm not waiting to join their live, huh? Good thing we are doing our own thing here. Sorry, Luke wasn't reading. That is legitimately the stupidest thing I've seen. And a guy drafted Tom Brady in Dynasty startup last year. True. Yeah, the Pearsall one, like I said, that's premeditated. That's not a panic pick. So even if you think Brandon Ayuk is out the door, I don't know. Or Debo's out the door. So then Pearsall would play slot. I don't know the reason for it, but I am happy I am in a draft lobby with them. I will reap the benefits there. Any other weird picks yet? Not really. The person who went Pearsall went Mike Evans, so they drafted a better wide receiver in round 2 at least. Cooper Kupp went right above Kupp of Amon. That has to hurt. It's going a little too slow for my liking, but we'll get there. Again, for the people just joining, half PPR, 3 wide receivers in 1 flex. So in 16 team league. So we will be looking to grab a running back for sure within the next 2 rounds. I'm not going to pressure myself or lock myself in a box that I need to get one next round. But given the running backs going around that round 3 area for me, I feel pretty, it's pretty likely I take a running back with the next pick. Hopefully Josh Jacobs. That would be cool. I'm more than happy to go Josh Jacobs. Injury concern is a very real thing. I just got back from placing a bunch of bets for the season, and you can bet Josh Jacobs to rush for 1,000 yards and get a lot of money for it. And I felt comfortable locking that in. So I think Josh Jacobs is going to be okay. We'll see. Hopefully he doesn't wear down too quickly because Green Bay is definitely going to load him up to start the season. Definitely a sell high candidate, but he'll be okay. He'll be okay. Nico Collins at 11 in the second round. Weird that I have to be on the site for this to refresh for restream. Like the clock's going right now, and then I go back here and the clock pauses. Don't love that. Don't love that. It is what it is, but don't love it. Derrick Henry taken. Not that I thought he would fall to me, but it always feels bad to see Derrick Henry taken and it's not on my team. I don't love it. But yeah, basically zero shot he would have fallen. Would have taken more than just one bad drafter for that to happen. Travis Kelce off the board. Who did Eric Lund take? He's on the clock again. He's who I play week 1. Oh, we're still in fucking round 2. I keep forgetting that it's a 16-team league. So he went Tyreek round 1. We'll see who he takes here, but he's going to have to battle against A.J. Brown, Devontae Adams. Good luck. Good luck, sir. I feel like I know Eric Lund. I don't know who the fuck it is, but that name sounds familiar. Again, this is Fantasy Football Turf War, Fantasy Turf War. So a bunch of creators from the internet, not just sports, not just fantasy. We're all battling for this. This is a brand new thing. Seems like a pretty cool idea. He went tight end. So he went Tyreek and Sam Laporta. Possibly the wide receiver one and the tight end one. So I understand his strategy. Don't hate it. Still some good wide receivers on the board. Still possibly a very good running back falls to him. We shall see. Brandon Ayuk goes 215. Kind of a risk at this point, to be honest. I don't even know where I would select Brandon Ayuk and feel. Now that he's gotten paid, did I miss that he got a paycheck? I must have, huh? Oh, yeah, right there. Okay, so 49ers extended him. That's not surprising. I mean, that makes the fucking Ricky Pearsall pick even more brain dead, huh? Like, what is that? When was this notification from? I have way too many notifications on my phone. 5:46, so 15 minutes before the draft. Okay. Interesting. 4-year, 120 million, 76 guarantee. I mean, he held out for that. I mean, he's overpaid, but that was it. I don't know, man. And I certainly do have a fucking email for every single pick that's been made so far. Oh, so the live stream for this is now up. If anyone's interested to go watch that, looks like it's going in and out because of a storm. For that reason, we may tune in. I don't know if I'm going to be joining him. Doesn't look like it's up, so. Okay, right here. Let's see. Let's see if it's up. From my point of view, it is not. It is not up, but, you know, it's a thought that counts. The stream event is up. Nobody is streaming other than us. Look at us. Who's got it better than us? Nobody. This is my first 16-teamer drafted this season. And it's already in the running for the slowest 16-teamer that I have ever drafted. So the guy who I play week 1 now is Tyreek Hill, Sam Laporta, and Devon Achane. I feel okay. I feel okay. I don't even have a running back. I don't even have a tight end. I'm just that damn confident. We need somebody, a couple people to get cute and take some quarterbacks here. There we go, Jalen Hurts. Start a quarterback run. I dare you. I dare you. We need it. We need Josh Jacobs or Rachaad White to drop to us. I don't want Alvin Kamara. I'm not dealing with Alvin Kamara. I'll take one of those two. That being said, if Alvin Kamara is the top player on the board, we'll discuss it. We'll do what we got to do. I mean, maybe I take Joe Mixon over Alvin Kamara. I don't hate that. Lamar Jackson did go, though. Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, Lamar Jackson. We need some people to get uncomfortable and start reaching for quarterbacks. If this person right now takes a quarterback, we could start a run that would be beautiful. 3 quarterbacks in 4 picks has the potential to do that. Regardless, we feel it looks pretty decent for us to either get Rachaad White or Josh Jacobs. I feel okay. George Kittle went. Love that. Get him out of here. Don't need that. It's not best ball. So 2 picks and then us. We may have our fucking pick of Rachaad White or Josh Jacobs. Then we can have a little bit of fun and discuss. I like both. No bad pick. I'm a big Rachaad White guy, though. Anything going on here? If you're in the chat, if you're here, definitely say something. Don't just hang out. Don't just stalk. Don't just creep. Let's talk. Let me know what's on your mind. Let me know what the steal of the draft is. Let me know what you think is the craziest pick of the draft. That one's not really up for debate, but we can still talk about it. What is this? Depth. Oh, we're on the clock. Who went? Rachaad White. Okay. Well, we're going to go Josh Jacobs then. Make pick. Boom. So we start the draft. A.J. Brown, Devontae Adams, Josh Jacobs. Easy. And then Cam Akers went. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, so this person's got fucking Ricky Pearsall and Cam Akers in 2 of their first 3 picks. Respect. At this point, you're here for the jokes, you're here for the vibes, and that's fine. I cannot wait to play you. Okay. Cool. Cool stuff. Good stuff. Love it. Why do they only make their horrendous picks after me? Like coming back around, they're going to pick before me. They're going to make a smart pick. Make these terrible picks before me so you don't take guys I want. Okay, coming back around, we're looking at 54 overall. So probably around this area. If Trey McBride is there, I think that's an interesting pick. Otherwise, I don't think I can go Anthony Richardson. It's too big of a risk for a 16-team league. I need somebody, and I don't think I need to go Stroud or Kyler Murray yet. I don't think quarterback is the move in round 4. I think quarterback could be the move in 5 or 6. So I don't want T. Higgins. I'm not going to deal with that. Pickens is fun. James Conner is not a bad pick, or Aaron Jones as an RB2 right away. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks, and then us. I mean, I don't hate Zay Flowers either. We got some choices here. We got some choices. Anthony Richardson's fun though. We would be risking a lot. And we have to kind of burn a pick a little early for a backup quarterback. Okay, Anthony Richardson gone. That's fine. Get him out of there. We don't need to think about it. We are now 2 picks and then us. We most likely are going to be able to pick Joe Mixon or Trey McBride. It feels early to go tight end. We could get Jake Ferguson later, Dallas Goedert. I probably don't need to go Trey McBride that early, but it's tempting. Amari Cooper, Joe Mixon, don't hate either of them, though, assuming Stephon Diggs is gone. If Stephon Diggs is there, I mean, he's there? Okay. Okay, now, oh, Jesus Christ. There's too many good players. Stephon Diggs, Amari Cooper, Joe Mixon. I'm ruling out Trey McBride already. Do we want to lock up our RB2? Do we want to not have to risk a decent running back falling to us? Because I think the Houston running game was so bad last year. But, man, you know what? We're going to do it. We're going Stephon Diggs. Fine. I already don't know how I feel about making that pick, but I don't. I mean, he's going to get the ball. But in a 3 wide receiver and flex, I feel comfortable being able to find an RB2. I truly do. There's a lot of value at RB2 this season, and I think I can go bomb and get an RB3/flex pretty good. I think wide receiver kind of falls off a cliff in terms of being able to trust them. And I mean, AJ Brown, Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs, no one's going to have a better receiving trio. Nobody. We're good. We feel good. Vibes are high. I just don't trust Amari Cooper and don't trust Deshaun Watson even more. That's why I ruled him out. And Joe Mixon, like, he's getting older, and Houston had the worst rushing attack in the league last year. That's not all on the running back. That's partially on the scheme and the running game around the running back as well. So I think Joe Mixon's going to be decent. I don't think he's going to be bad, but I am fine passing on him, and I am fine finding a running back later. CJ Stroud goes, Amari Cooper goes. We feel good. Vibes high. Vibes are high through 4 rounds. In a 16-team half PPR, We're doing good. So now we're going to pick 75 and 86. We're not going to lock ourselves into a pick, but if we can go quarterback, running back, those two positions in these two picks, then I think we're going to be sitting pretty. I'm not going to premeditate a pick. I'm not going to feel the need to be forced. Like if there's not a quarterback I like or not a running back I like, I'm fine taking a fourth wide receiver. I'll do it. Do I want to? Not necessarily. What was the numbers again? 75, 86. So we're looking around this area. David Montgomery or Najee Harris, completely fine with either of them as a running back. And then we got Jayden Daniels there. I'm fine taking him as a quarterback. 86. We could get it. I mean, I hate Tua, but I'm fine with him as a fantasy quarterback. Caleb Williams, I'm fine with. I don't love the running backs here, though. So I do think the move potentially, depending on what falls, the move potentially is going to be running back and then quarterback. Especially if either Najee or David Montgomery fall. I think I would go both of them above DeAndre Swift. I just don't know if I want to trust DeAndre Swift. Jordan Love went. Love that. Love that. People need to keep reaching for quarterbacks. Absolutely love when they do that. Okay, I was going to look at this earlier and I didn't. Depth. What is this? Okay, it's actually the full team depth chart. Okay, I mean, this is... Oh, it shows who drafted who, too. That's kind of fun. Nico Collins, wide receiver 1. Stephon Diggs, wide receiver 2. I don't know if that's true, but that's fine. Okay. I mean, this is relatively not useful, but, it's useful for people who don't know what they're doing, I guess. Kyler Murray goes. Yeah, a lot of people are going for their quarterbacks right now. It's not the worst idea. Again, 16-team league is not the size of league to sit on your hands for quarterback. You definitely got to reach a little bit. Usually you got to reach a little bit because other people get a little antsy, as we have seen. Okay, someone's upset that they didn't get Kyler Murray. That's a first. Shows the type of people I am playing with. Is the stream up? Can we tune into the stream yet? We cannot. Fantastic. Good stuff. I mean, I tell you what, if this draft falls into my lap the way that we're kind of talking it out and planning, we're gonna have a dangerous 16-team team lineup. Good running backs on the board here. Good running backs. And let's look at the draft board for people. A lot of people with 1 or no running backs ahead of me. Nobody with 2. Before me. We got 2, 2, 2, 2. So a lot of people are in the same mindset of let's lock up that running back. Quarterbacks, though, right around me, or not really around me, I guess. On this side, those guys, a lot of quarterbacks. Godwin goes. Tight ends. A lot of tight ends are gone on this side of the draft, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not over here. Little things to keep in mind. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks, and then us. We should have. I mean, yeah, it's going to fall into our lap again. I don't think Ramondre Stevenson will drop. If he does, we'll probably take him over David Montgomery and the others, but I am more than happy going Montgomery or Najee Harris. I think Najee Harris improves under Arthur Smith and an improved offensive line. even though they already have a guard out for a month. And then David Montgomery's still going to run the ball. He's still going to get a bunch of touchdowns. In a 16-team league, David Montgomery is a fantastic value. Jahmyr Gibbs owners are going to be angry with how much David Montgomery continues to get the football. Montgomery gone. Okay. Xavier Worthy gone. David Montgomery gone. 3 and then us. There's no way they have. I mean, shit. Aaron Jones or Ramondre Stevenson could fall. God, Ramondre Stevenson is in such a shitty situation, but he's such a good player. It's tough. He is tough. I hope he gets taken before me just so I don't really have to think about it. There we go. Both of them went. That sucks. Okay, so 1 pick and then us. I think we're going Najee. It's Najee or Swift. Do we go Swift? I mean, fuck. We could go Joe Burrow. Fuck. 86. We still could get. I shouldn't risk it. The running backs below are too shitty. It is. Oh, Najee went. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go DeAndre Swift. It is very tempting to go Joe Burrow or Dak, though. But we got our 2 running back. We got our 3 wide receivers. We're going to come back and probably take a quarterback. We'll see what happens. If for some reason there's an insane quarterback run, I don't know if there will be, though, because we got quarterback. So I think at most 1, 2. Theoretically, at most 2 quarterbacks are going to be taken, which should mean Jaden Daniels is there, which I'm happy with. But if Dak is there, shit. That's all I got to say. If you are hanging around, if you're lurking, if you're watching, if you're tuning in now, definitely sign up for Underdog Fantasy. If you read the screen, it says you get a $250 deposit bonus. I'm lying. I'm lying to you. In fact, you get a $1,000 deposit bonus when you use the promo code Flurry. Sign up, use the code Flurry. You can scan the QR code or just download Underdog Fantasy, the app. Just sign up with Flurry, Flurry. Make your first deposit. You get a 50% deposit match up to $1,000. There's best ball drafts going on right now. There's drafts for college football, NFL week 1. But then there's also Pick'em. You have season-long Pick'em that you obviously need to be locking in now before the season starts. There's a bunch of weekly Pick'em. There's streaks. There's now tokens where you can get freebies and no sweat picks. Go there and sign up right now. Promo code Flurry. This is the time to. You have to sign up right now. Truthfully, I mean, you can sign up during the season. There's going to be a lot of money to be made during the season. But the more season-long and best ball stuff that you can lock in right now, it truly, truly, truly is such a good investment. Like at the end of the year, you're going to be getting all of this money just popping into your wallet. It's like Christmas. A lot of those payouts do come around Christmas. It feels good. So definitely do that as soon as you can. Underdog Fantasy promo code Flurry. We'll probably talk about that a little later. Again, anything weird happened. Cole Kmet went right after me. Jordan Short continues to put together one of the greatest lineups of all time. Then Raheem Mostert, Evan Engram, Deontay Johnson, Keenan Allen. Let's take a look at Jordan's team because they are really doing something. Ricky Pearsall, Mike Evans, Cam Akers, Javonte Williams, Cole Kmet. It feels like 2 people are drafting because one person may have drafted Pearsall, Akers, and Kmet, and somebody with a brain may have drafted Evans and Williams. We'll see. We'll see if the next pick is very good. I don't know, but good for them. Week 1, we play Eric Lund. He currently has Tyreek Hill and Higgins as his receivers, Sam Laporta, and then Achane and Mixon as his running backs. That's not a bad team. Not a bad team at all. Few picks and then us. I feel good. I feel good. We're going to have a fantastic quarterback fall to us. I mean, has this person's taken a quarterback. Jordan may ignore quarterback. We should be able to get Burrow or Prescott, who I trust more than Jayden Daniels, injury history, blah, 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 blah. Daniels for sure has a higher ceiling than both players just because of his legs, but 16-team league, I will take somebody who is a little bit more proven, somebody I trust a little bit more. And if I can lock in Joe Burrow or Dak Prescott, damn it, I am going to do so. A lot of quarterbacks right around here. It makes me... shit, do I do that? I could risk it because, like, what's the worst case scenario? Okay, I'm on the clock. Worst case... They took Bryce Young. What's their deal? Worst case scenario, I get Tua maybe? Right? And that's not that big of a downgrade from Dak, I don't think. So I don't want Kyle Pitts. I'm done with him. I do like Jake Ferguson. We're going to grab DeAndre Hopkins. We're going to make a big brain move. We see the shiny object ahead of us, right? We see the keys getting dangled in front of our face with Joe Burrow, Dak Prescott, Jayden Daniels. I understand it. But there's only so many quarterbacks that can get taken. There's only so many teams with quarterbacks. If we look at this side of the draft here, we're going to have to go through it twice, right? But how many teams do not have a quarterback? We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 5 teams do not have a quarterback. Let's just count 5 down, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Caleb Williams would be the 5th quarterback. Theoretically, I get Caleb Williams or Tua, which I should feel very good about. And I should, and I do. Jared Goff is there. He's fine as well. So, yeah, we're good. We're good at quarterback. We got a wide receiver 4 that I think we can trust. He's a little banged up, but is expected to play week 1. We're good. We got insane depth at wide receiver already. We got 2 stud running backs. We will have to look for that running back 3 at some point. I did not want to go Kyle Pitts. Jake Ferguson, they reached for him. A little upset. That would have been a beautiful player to fall to us, but boy. What's the numbers then? What's the numbers? We're looking at 107 and 118. On this side of the draft, only one team doesn't have a quarterback. So if there's 2 quarterbacks I really like, I'll just pass and then take them on the way back. But 107, 118. Man, Kirk Cousins is there. I don't mind Kirk Cousins. If we can get Dallas Goedert and then Jared Goff or Tua on the way back, I think that could be the move. It hurts to pass running back again, maybe because tight ends are a little rough after. So I think we do want to go tight end in the next 2 picks and probably the first pick. We'll see. Any other weird draft picks? Not really. Jaden Reed, Ladd McConkey, Brian Robinson. Okay, we're fine. We're good. Jordan, are you drafting all players with tattoos? That doesn't even make sense. With tattoos? I feel like there's a couple players with tattoos, eh? Jordan drafted Bryce Young, Cole Kmet, who I think notably doesn't have tattoos. Javonte Williams, Cam Akers, Mike Evans, Ricky Pearsall. Are you drafting players with tattoos? Fucking idiot. Okay. Well. And we wait. Dak Prescott gone. Joe Burrow gone. Not a surprise, but are they taken by players No. Okay. No one's doubled up at quarterback, and that's important. So now there's 1, 2. There's 2 teams between now and me that do not have a quarterback. Just 2. And I don't think anyone would double up at quarterback at this point. I don't know why they would. So if 2 are gone and I go Tua, we're good. And if for some reason someone feels the need to double up because they think that's a good strategy and Jared Goff is my quarterback, I'm okay with that. But I did say, okay, so if I'm left with Tua and Jared Goff, right? Jane Daniels went, is that a double? No. If I'm left with Tua and Jared Goff, I think I'm willing to pass and then grab Goddard. I think I'm willing to do that. I think Tua's better, but because who's the tight end after Dallas Goedert? Pat Freiermuth, Dalton Schultz. Yeah, I don't really want them. So, yeah. Yeah. We're in a spot now where it's like we do have to fill needs because in a 16-team league, value plummets. So we got a great start, but since we went for the wide receiver 4 over a quarterback or tight end, now we kind of have to play it safe, which I hate to do. I truly do. Are we only looking at quarterbacks right now? Oh, no. Why did it do that? It's only showing me quarterbacks, so I go, that is stupid. This site sucks. So now if I just go just normal position, all positions, it only shows quarterbacks. That sucks. Damn it. I wonder. We're going to risk it. We're going to refresh the page. This could break everything, given this site. Okay, we're good to go. Dalton Schultz got taken. That's interesting. It would be my absolute dream if both Caleb Williams and Tua fell, because then I can pass and I should be able to get one of them. That would be a dream. And I think I want to go. I think I want Goddard over Brock Bowers. Maybe that's not the move. Maybe that's wrong. Because Gardner Minshew should be able to target the tight end a little better. Should. Just having 2 Raiders on your team, though, that's not exactly the strategy for success. Okay, 1 pick, then me. So we're good. We're not taking quarterback. We are not taking quarterback. It does not matter. We will instead take tight end, probably. How many tight ends? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we need to take tight end. Who got taken? Chubb. Okay. Respect. Okay, do we go Brock Bowers? Or do we go Goddard? Who I can't even see. There he is. Either way, we're doubling up a team. Brock Bowers could be more fun. He's questionable already for week 1. Okay, fine. We're going to take Brock Bowers. Fuck it. Okay. Swift, Jacobs, Brown, Diggs, Hopkins, Adams, Bowers. We're going to come back. We're going to grab a. See, the more you wait on quarterback, the more you just want to kick the fucking can down the road, because now all but one team on the side of the draft has a quarterback. And There's only 2 teams other than me who don't have a quarterback, and it makes me feel like I can just wait. But somebody is going to break the seal and take their second quarterback, and then other people are going to be like, "Oh, that's legal," and then they're going to do that. But let's tune into what Jordan takes here, because Jordan is the comic relief of the draft so far. They went Ricky Pearsall, Evans, Cam Akers, Javonte Williams, Cole Kmet, Bryce Young, and then a good pick in Jordan Addison. That's disappointing. What's up, 5-star? Sorry I didn't see this. I have to get off the screen so it refreshes or stays active for you guys. I traded Dobbs, McLaurin, Amari Cooper, and Zach Moss for Marvin Harrison. I mean, I don't like it. I assume it's a dynasty, and to be honest, I don't like it. I mean, Marvin Harrison Jr. is a good player, but he has 0 riz. Him and Kyler Murray are going to like passive aggressively not speak to each other if something goes wrong. It's going to be weird. He's going to be a great pro, right? He's going to play 12 years. He is extremely safe. He's extremely safe, but I just don't know what his ceiling is. And I don't think his ceiling is that much higher than McLaurin or Amari Cooper. If you needed to get rid of roster space anyway, like if you need to trim your roster before the season, I like that a little bit more. But in a vacuum, you're trading away guys that you can play for a guy who I don't think is necessarily a huge upgrade in the long run, and certainly not an upgrade this season. Okay, let's see what's happened. Cole Kmet got taken, or not Cole Kmet, sorry, Caleb Williams. Keon Cole went though. First kicker, Justin Tucker is off the board. Love that. Yeah, we're just gonna grab Tua, unless we want to grab Jonathan Brooks. Do we just keep kicking kicker, or keep kicking quarterback down the road? Because I like Gus Edwards too. We need a running back 3, and we can live with the quarterbacks, right? I mean, shit. Man, what do we do? What do we do? Who got taken? Rashad Bateman. What do we do? I am in a position where we could wait on Jonathan Brooks, but they're not going to rush him back. Gus Edwards is good. We'll take our quarterback. We're not going to risk it. We've already seen a lot of stupid picks in this draft. I don't want to risk people doubling up. We can't do it. We can't do it because if people start doubling up and then if we're stuck with somebody really crappy, that can sink our entire team and ruin all the good things we have done already. So we'll take the quarterback. We'll take Tua. We're fine. Jared Goff went pretty much. Defense went as well. Jared Goff went here. So now everybody has their quarterback 1. If I was Kamish Kit, he's feeling the same as I am, I assume, that he doesn't want to risk some of these lunatics doubling up at quarterback. But if I was him, I think I would have waited. Being the only team without a quarterback, I think there is a better chance that people aren't going to double up, but it is what it is. Had to make sure he got his Justin Tucker. Okay. Okay. So we're vibing. We're good. We're good to go, I think, for a bit. We are free to do basically anything with our next few picks. I don't think we need to be pressured in any direction. I would like to go for a running back. Gus Edwards went. Chuba Hubbard went. That's a little disappointing, to be completely honest. But we'll be okay. We'll put on a brave face. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm here. Jesus. Okay, so 139, 150 is the area we're drafting next. I'm not going Blake Corum. Fuck, this gets gross. I'm probably going Trey Benson if this is the actual cutoff line, right? I mean, to be honest, if we came away from round 9 and 10 with Trey Benson and J.K. Dobbins, I don't hate that. We just need to start stacking players now that have potential to be start worthy. Because our starting lineup is completely filled, minus kicker and defense. If we're putting DeAndre Hopkins at flex, which certainly could. Marshawn Lloyd's a nice pick later on. Still have a few tricks up my sleeve for running back, but we certainly need to. We can't just keep waiting, right? Can't wait forever. How far down is Dalvin Cook? Listed as a free agent. I don't know what. Okay, that just means not a. Okay, I don't know. So not ranked. I'm fine with taking Dalvin Cook with the last pick of the draft, if that's the case. Taysom Hill went for tight end. Blake Corum went. People reaching at running back. Ravens defense. Unfortunately, Zeke went. I would have been more than happy to take him as an RB3. People passing on Jonathan Brooks. If that continues, I'll be more than happy to take him. Otherwise, I don't want Zach Charbonnet. Yeah, Trey Benson's probably the pick, right? I believe in his talent, and I believe that what's his face, James Conner, is going to get hurt. I believe both. God, I hate feeling like I have to take a running back. I hate it. I hate that feeling. Jonathan Brooks is gone. So Lund went Buffalo Bills. He's been drafting so good. Why do you feel like, okay, so defenses are going now? I understand 16 team, you could get stuck with a shitty defense, but that's fine. That's fine. There's probably going to be at least 10 to 12 defenses available, probably more. I mean, shit. At this rate. No. Okay. I was going to say we could double up at quarterback, but no, we're not doing that. Not doing that. TJ Hawkinson went. That's certainly a pick that could pay off. I don't love everything I've been hearing there, but he's great if he plays, when he plays. When's that going to be? At one point, I projected about 4 to 6 weeks into the season. At this point now, I'm less confident in that. One, two, three, and then us. I mean, if we want running back, we kind of have our pick. I don't think anyone's going to reach for these running backs. And if they do, that's their problem. Do we need to go Trey Benson? If we don't go Trey Benson, what's the alternative? It's not quarterback. Romeo Dobbs is a decent pick. I like Curtis Samuel this year, Rashid Shaheed. I'm on the clock. Okay. Kickers went. Okay. God, these people. There must be an auto draft going? I don't know. I think we take Trey Benson. J.K. Dobbins is there. Marshawn Lloyd. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, let's go. We'll go Trey Benson. Okay. Need to start stacking potential starters here, especially at running back, which is weaker than wide receiver, obviously. The issue is I don't know if Trey Benson's ever going to be start worthy, even in the flex, if James Conner's healthy. That's the issue. We'll see. We will see. A lot of quarterbacks. Zach Ertz went. That is their second tight end. They went Cole Kmet and Zach Ertz. Strategy is, they're doing it. They're doing something. Rico Dowdle, Charbonnet went. Those are two running backs where it's like Dowdle less so now, but Charbonnet is like, I guess he's the RB2. I don't know if anyone has confidence. We'll see. Coming back, if they want to give me Romeo Doubs or Curtis Samuel, I have to consider it. Okay, Doubs is gone. Otherwise, J.K. Dobbins, man, like, no recent news. I think he's been practicing, man. Massive sleeper, blah, 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 blah. Peculiar quote about his injury history. This is just different with the O-line. Feels great and optimistic heading into week 1. Yeah. So, I mean, all I truly wanted to know is he healthy going into week 1? And it sounds like yes. Healthy for J.K. Dobbins changes by the second. But certainly a risk that could pay off. But if I don't take him with my next pick, he's gone. There's no way he falls. No way. So if I want him, we got to go. If I don't want him, I could get Marshawn Lloyd as my RB4, which is also fine. But again, I don't know how much value he has until Josh Jacobs goes down. But if Josh Jacobs goes down, it's a nice handcuff to have. Even if I take J.K. Dobbins, I'm on the clock. Those go so quick. Okay, Curtis Samuel gone. Mike Williams is there. Blah, 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 blah. J.K. Dobbins, hello. Right? Yeah. Got to do it. Okay, so, I mean, we're doing okay. Tua, Josh Jacobs, and Swift. On our bench, we got Trey Benson and J.K. Dobbins. Certainly fine running backs there. Then A.J. Brown, Stephon Diggs, DeAndre Hopkins, Devontae Adams, then Brock Bowers at tight end. I think Bowers should be able to be trusted a decent amount. I mean, he should be the number 2 target on their offense. If he's not, that's malpractice. Coaching malpractice. He should be. He should be a featured part of the offense with how high they drafted him, with his skill set, and with, what the quarterback is good or not good at. They certainly should be looking for a big target in the middle of the field like Brock Bowers. So we're good. And now truly, next round, free to do whatever. If Marshawn Lloyd is sitting there, which I think he is going to be, it's nice to grab that handcuff. But we also need to start stacking up some wide receiver depth, which I feel good about. I feel like there's plenty of really good players on the board that we can go after. That is not something I'm even a little bit worried about. And then we probably take another quarterback at some point. Probably. When do we do that? I don't know. How many teams have 2 quarterbacks? 1, 2, 3. 2 essentially in a row. So 3 so far. And if people are auto drafting, now that they went with defense and kicker, I think a lot of auto drafts are going to start grabbing quarterbacks. Which kind of sucks for me, but it's okay. Because like if it comes back and like Aaron Rodgers is sitting there, it's gonna be so tough not to take him. But I don't think we will. Anything happening in the college football world yet? Looks like NDSU is up 3. What else do we got? Let's see. Rutgers 24-7. Bowling Green, that was a bet I fucking hammered. They're up 27-0. I love that. NC State's tied with Western Carolina. That's fun. Jack State is down 3. Kansas 7-0. Missouri 7-0. That's it so far. That Jack State game is going to be fun. Okay, what else has happened? We got Rogers gone, Conklin gone. Okay. We still got a good 10 until us. We're probably going receiver or running back. I feel we'll see how the board's going once we get there, but I almost feel like Marshawn Lloyd could fall to that second pick, which would be such a payoff if I risk it. But if I don't want to risk it, I should be able to still get. I mean, Roschon Johnson, I like him a lot, but with Khalil Herbert still there too. I was going to say Roschon should be a handcuff, but he's not a true one. Bucky Irving is. Okay, what's going on in the draft? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then us. It's so tough to predict at this point now. Ty Chandler went. That makes sense. Back-to-back running backs. Khalil Herbert sitting here. Is there news on him? No. Surprised Ray Davis is that high. I don't see it, but he's a good player. And I don't believe in James Cook, but you know, how many touchdowns are they going to get? Not that many. Did I pass him? Yeah. Marshawn Lloyd's there. How many running backs are ahead of him? 1, 2. 2? Is that it? 1, 2. Yeah. Shit. People. Okay, we're on the clock. I mean, I wouldn't be me if I didn't risk this a little bit, right? So we're going to risk it. We're going to go. No. There we go. What? Why isn't this working? Okay, it did work. Okay, I didn't select make the pick, but that's fine. Okay, so we went Adonai Mitchell for a wide receiver 5. I think I can get Marshawn Lloyd in this next pick. I'm risking it. If I don't get him, we'll be okay. But I think I can. I think that injury tag is going to scare off some people. We can only hope. There hasn't really been any weird picks lately, right? I mean, we're at the point in the draft when everything's sort of a reach or on the same level. Yeah, here's what it is. We are slowing down. I think there's 17 total rounds. Yes, cool. We are getting there. We are almost there. Khalil Herbert went. Don't love that. Ignore running backs. Marshawn Lloyd is now the top running back on the board. But he has the injury tag, and Jalen Wright's directly behind him. Roschon Johnson's there. Maybe people will, feel like it's an even pivot. That'd be fun. I don't think I'm going to get lucky enough. I didn't think. Oh, what? That updated really weird. Okay, so Marshawn Lloyd got taken. Yeah, that little run didn't work in my favor. I don't feel the need to like I have to go running back now. But I don't hate Bucky Irving. That's the only running back I would take. I'm not taking Jalen Wright. Okay. Roschon's there. I could go Roschon. I like them. They have loyalty to him because they drafted him. I mean, I don't love the wide receivers here. So, yeah, we're going to go Roschon. We do have Swift. So, Swift goes down. Roschon should have a decent role. This regime did not draft Khalil Herbert. So, theoretically, they would like to have Roschon Johnson take on a bigger role than Khalil Herbert. Running back depth is decent, though. We got 5, and I think we can steal Dalvin Cook late. Wide receivers, we have 5. We have to start 3. I feel good about all of them, to be honest, but we have 5 picks left. We got to go quarterback. We got to go kicker. We have to go defense. So that leaves us with 3. We should probably go backup tight end. So that leaves us with 2. Do we need to go backup quarterback? If so, then we have 1 pick for a wide receiver, probably, or running back. Depending on the tight ends available, I may not even do it, though. Juwan Johnson's fine. Isaiah Likely's worth owning, I think. Chig. Tucker Kraft. Gesicki. Jonnu Smith. Yeah, I mean, I don't love the tight ends available, obviously. Do I need to go back up quarterback? Tua's bye is week 6. So we could go Baker. Baker, Will Levis, Geno. Any of those 3 are kind of on the same level in my mind. Bo Nix we could grab him later. Don't hate Bo Nix. They're going to run the ball a lot, but Quentin Johnston, I think, is a fine grab. Super late. Roman Wilson, I like him. Is there any weird players buried in the rankings here? Jonathan Mingo's interesting. I'm an A.T. Perry fan. Tez Walker. I think Higbee is out for a little bit to start the season. He's a fine one to pick up, depending on how Bauer starts and stuff, I think. I don't hate it. Yeah. I almost feel like because it's Tua, I almost feel like there's more pressure to take a quarterback than a backup tight end, to be completely honest. And some teams here, and it's not a bad strategy, are going to double up on defense. I don't think I need to be one of those teams. We'll see. We shall see. I mean, I may not even draft a kicker. We still got a week. Still got things to shake out, so I may not draft a kicker. We can make pickups, right? I assume. I don't see... There's trades. I don't see pickups, but if there's trades, there should be pickups. Okay. Still a few picks until us. I mean, what's the move? Wide receiver? Or do we go for our... I'm fine looking at this now. So defenses, Houston, New Orleans, Miami, Chicago, Indy, Minnesota, blah, blah, blah. Probably Houston. Indy week 1. Yeah, Houston's probably the move there. Maybe I'll take them next. Somebody's going to double up at defense, but where am I? Here. Okay. Defense. So there's 2 teams without a defense. I don't hate going Houston with that pick, I guess. Kicker, who cares? Tight end, I mean, I think Higbee's a fine pickup in a couple weeks. Otherwise, Isaiah Likely or Sanat would be the picks here, probably. Quarterback. Do we want to own somebody? Not Sam Darnold because it's the same bye. We could pick up Geno. We're on the clock. Okay. We'll grab Houston just so we don't have to scramble there. Wide receivers. If Quentin Johnston's there at the next pick, we take him. Otherwise, maybe Luke McCaffrey. We're looking for upside. De'Ami Brown has upside. Jordan Whittington, a little bit. There's no reason to go, Darius Slayton. No reason. We need upside. Do we take Jermaine Burton and hope somebody holds out because Quentin Johnston got taken? Maybe. Maybe we do that. There's some okay running backs available. Fucking Tyrone Tracy. That's an interesting one to be sitting there. Kicker. I don't hate going the Packers' new kicker. Not Greg Joseph. Not Anders. He's not even fucking here. I feel like Derek Carr's an okay pickup as well. For a 16-teamer backup quarterback. But again, we're going potential, right? So we would probably have to go with Will Levis. That makes the most sense. Do I think he's going to take the next step? Not necessarily. Is there a chance? Yes. That's what we're doing with these final couple picks. We do not need somebody who's going to be average. We need boom or bust guys. Lottery tickets, if you will. I mean, maybe Luke McCaffrey. I'm not sure if they really talked about after Jahan Dotson's gone. I mean, might be De'Ami Brown. We could go Jermaine Burton just in case. Chig is there. That's not a bad pick. Let's go. You know what? Week 5. Okay, good. We're going to take Will Levis and just see. Okay. And just see. What a disgusting quarterback room, though. Tua and Will Levis. For people who know me, I'm not sure if I could have taken two players I dislike more. But got to put our feelings aside. Okay, so we got to go kicker. Probably. There has to be pickups, though. There has to be. Let me just see. Because if there's pickups, I'm not drafting a kicker. I'm just not seeing start. Okay, so this is the league page. But trade window. Score, stats, profile. Yeah, I'm not seeing add drop. And I mean, there's certainly a chance it just pops up after the draft. ADP, win rate, ADP list. Timeline. Trade block. If there's trades, there has to be add drop. Live scoring team page under draft set lineup, post trade review trade, blind bidding results. Okay. Rules. General rules. It's broken. Great. I'm just not going to risk it. I'm just going to draft a tight kicker just in case. I don't want to do it. I hate to do it, but we are not losing the league because I didn't draft a kicker. And instead decided to draft, like, I don't even know, Malachi Corley, you know? Tank Bigsby just got taken. That's a nice pick. Chig is gone. Okay, so we got our defense. We got 2 quarterbacks. I don't think I need a backup tight end. So we got to go kicker, and then we have 2 picks left. Kicker, wide receiver, and then we decide. Do we go with another wide receiver or running back, or do we go backup tight end? If we go backup tight end, I think Ben Snott is a fine option. We're not handcuffing with Mayer. Maybe Theo Johnson and maybe Higbee. Does it say how long he's out? I think a month, right? Expect to return week 5. So I think he's going to be available for us to pick up, assuming there's pickups. This is gross. I think we go Ben Snott. I think we should do it. Grab a couple of rookie tight ends and hope one of them get off to a super fast start. I don't necessarily think it's going to be Snott with Zach Ertz there, but you never know. I'm getting a million Slack messages. Boy, I hate. If you're one of those people who send messages 1 sentence at a time, get your shit together. Just send a message with spaces. It's fine. Hold down shift and push enter. Troy Franklin's a fine pick. I do like Javon Baker. Luke McCaffrey could have a decent role. I think I'm out on Jalen Hyatt. I don't get it. Slayton is not it. Roman Wilson's a good player. He should play week 1, right? Ankle, yeah. I mean, it's only half PPR. If it was full PPR, I'd feel a little bit better about him. But half. You know? De'Ami Brown, dog. Bigger role now with Dotson gone. Ray-Ray McLeod as the wide receiver 3 is sneaky, to be honest. Mechie could still get traded to a team that needs a receiver. I don't think he is gonna, but he could. We are really slowing down. Or I'm just getting very impatient because it's the end. One or the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then me. At the current moment, I'm thinking either Roman Wilson or Troy Franklin, maybe. And then come back around and grab Snott. I think I'll be able to do that. I mean, let's see. Let's see how good I do. I do like Roman Wilson. I think he's a really good player. I think he could be a decent part of this offense. I just don't think he's going to score touchdowns. And then Troy Franklin could be something, could be nothing. And that's what we're doing, right? We're going boom bust. I don't know if Roman Wilson's boom bust, but I think Troy Franklin kind of could be. So we'll take him. On the way back, we're going to try to grab Snott. And then with our final pick, we will grab a kicker. I do not need to take a kicker before that because who cares? Whoever I take, I may drop anyways for the Packers kicker. I can't remember his fucking name. I guess maybe he might be listed here, huh? If I do this. No, he is not here. Is he listed under Tennessee? Yes, him. He's on the Packers. Oops. Glad we're not even recognizing he's on the Packers. That's cool. It's a cool thing to do. Otherwise, Will Lutz, I'm fine with Will Lutz. Boswell's, yeah, I'll take Boswell. What are we talking about? And then Prater's always good. Yeah, we're fine at kicker. We do not need to take a kicker. We'll take Sanat, backup tight end. That means we will finish with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rookies. I like that mix. And then assuming they have waivers, we will be active. Early and often. If Sanat doesn't start the season good, if he sucks, if he doesn't have much of a chance, we drop him. We pick up Tyler Higbee right before he comes back, and we'll have someone to at least lean on. His bye is week 6, and they're saying he's going to miss 4 weeks. He's going to miss 6 weeks, huh? He's probably not back till week 7. Couple tight ends went. Sanders and Kraft. Are we not going to get lucky? If Sanat's gone, maybe we go Greg Dulcich and hope and pray that this is the year that it works. Who's the other tight end there? Troutman, who's a good blocker, so he's going to be on the field. Otherwise, we could go Gesicki. I don't know, man. This is taking so long. I'm going crazy. The 49ers compared Brandon Ayuk to Devontae Adams. Why? He doesn't play like Devontae Adams. What are we talking about? What are we doing? This just in. I think Luke McCaffrey could be fucking Julian Edelman. How about that? How's that comparison? Stupid assholes. 2 picks. We can do it. Come on. Make your picks. Make your picks. Odell, Jordan, just pick anybody. Your team fucking sucks. It doesn't matter. Auto pick, please. I'm going crazy. We're so close, yet so far away. Please. Come, just make picks, people. We don't have to time out every time. We don't have to do it. Great. Hooray. That's how you make picks, people. Even though it's slow as shit and still isn't saying I made my pick. Here we go. Last, we're going to take a kicker. It's either Boswell or Prater. We'll just click Boswell for now. How do I queue somebody? Doesn't even give me. Do I drag them? Oh, the Q is. Okay. Boswell, Prater, Zerline, Bates. Fucking Myers. Good no. Okay. Auto pick next. Thank God. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the people who have watched to the end. I'm getting out of here. This draft is driving me crazy. We'll do one quick review of the team. I like it. I think we're doing okay. So we got Tua and Will Levis at quarterback. At running back, we have Josh Jacobs, DeAndre Swift, J.K. Dobbins, Trey Benson, and Roshan Johnson. At wide receiver, we are stacked. We got A.J. Brown, Stephon Diggs, Devontae Adams, DeAndre Hopkins, Adonai Mitchell, and Troy Franklin. A couple of rookies at tight end with Brock Bowers, Ben Sinnott. We got the Texans defense. And then we're going to take one of those kickers. This is my rankings list here. We have a lot of stuff on Flurry Sports. We have a lot of videos coming. Every single weekday, we have daily sports trivia videos. Definitely watch those, share those, subscribe, like, comment any trivia questions under those that you want to see, and let me know what scores you got. Those are super fun. 2 minutes out of your day, and you learn 5 new sports facts. Definitely a good thing. We have a bunch of fantasy football videos coming up on the YouTube channel. We have a bunch of sports betting videos with Luke and I predicting win totals. Definitely watch those. Subscribe and comment, please, anything you want to see for this fantasy season, whether it be DFS, season-long fantasy shows, grading trade shows, ad drop shows, or sports betting stuff. Probably everything football related. Let me know what you want to see, and we will do that. Communication's key, though, so just let us know, and we'll help you out. We will do it, but it all comes down to participation in the chat, comes down to